Hey, how are you guys? So I've got to get back onto these Facebook Lives. Got a joke for you. How often does a single mother have to wash clothes? Wait for it. When she runs out of clean long sleeve shirts. It's been cold here in Florida a lot. So I only have like 5 long sleeve shirts. Gotta wash laundry when you run out of them. So let's talk about COVID. As most of you guys know, I eat very healthy, but I still do eat junk, that's for sure. But overall, everything's cooked at home. It's from scratch. We don't use a lot of processed foods. We don't eat organic. Doesn't fit in the budget, but lots of fresh fruits and vegetables. A lot more vegetables, not really that much fruit here. Meats, not a lot of carbs. But overall, I've been eating healthy for 15 years, something like that. So I got incredibly sick in Colombia. Oh my God, it was horrendous. I was out, did not work for 4 days. Couldn't. I was just zonked. Of course, that was in March. No one can tell us what it was. Biggest thing was a horrible sore throat in Colombia. It hurt so bad to swallow. I literally didn't want to eat, and I just kept spitting. Fun stuff, I know. But I never did lose smell or taste. So that's that. So around Christmas, I started feeling a little funny. My joints started hurting, which is my body's way of telling me I've been smoking too much. So I'm like, okay. I was stressed out of my mind. Christmas, a lot of things happened. So, okay, let's stop smoking. So I did. However, the next day was rough. It hurt. It hurt like dengue. In your joints. Really, really in your joints. Intense pain. And so I was incredibly blessed. My niece was here, and I got to sleep. I slept the whole day. And I fell asleep around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I woke up at 8:30 feeling good. So that was awesome. It was great to feel good again. So I was like, okay, cool, we're good. I did the research. Yeah, aches and pains, stuff like that were part of the COVID thing. So I just stayed at the house, didn't have anybody over, didn't do much. And then the next night, I'm eating dinner, and I can't taste crap. That is the strangest thing in the whole wide world. It is, you're eating and you cannot taste it. You can feel it. You know it's there. You're chewing, but there's zero taste. It's like, oh, okay, so this is definitely COVID. So I just prayed, rebuked the devil. That's what I've been raised to do, and that's what works very, very well for me in my life. And the next day I couldn't smell, but I could taste. So I just, again, we stayed home. Didn't do much. This whole Christmas has been a real low-key bunch of days. But now it's, what is it? It is the 11th. I can smell. I can taste. I feel pretty much back to normal. So that's good. I did the timing. I stayed home for 10 whole days afterwards. So don't worry. I did my due diligence to not get anybody infected. But in my opinion, it was definitely doable. I've been much sicker than that, from the flu, from just all sorts of other stuff. So, and also, I go outside every day. I'm getting sun for a minimum of 10 minutes every day. And we eat healthy. So I'm curious, anybody else experience anything like this? A light case of the COVID stuff? Share with me. I'd love to hear what other ones or what other people are experiencing. It depends on where you're at with your health, if it's a big deal or not. Obviously, it is a big deal on many levels because many people are dying from it. So it is something we do need to pay attention to. But my opinion is that due to Americans eating crap food on such a huge level, that's one of the big reasons why we've got such deaths, is people are really not nutrient dense. And if we go outside, people here slick on the sunscreen. It's like we need sun. There's a lot of stuff that we need from the sun. We need to pay more attention to our health. And it's the small things. You don't get the same vitamin D from a pill that you get from the sunshine. It's different. It's been altered. Men can only do what men can do, and they can do a lot, yes, but they're not God. God gave us the sun for a reason. He gave us food, nutrient-dense food, which America, in my opinion, doesn't really have much of. Again, for a reason. You go to other countries, you can smell the fresh fruits and vegetables section from 100 feet away. Here, you can put it right to your nose and you can't get much from it. So we're dealing with a lot of different things here, which has caused a very big health deficit in our country. And it's up to each of us, me, as a mom, as for myself, to decide what I'm going to eat and what I'm not, and decide if I'm going to walk or if I'm going to sit, decide if I'm going to get out in the sun or am I going to stay home. Every one of us has a life that is full of choices, and each of our choices dictate the outcome of our life. So there you have it. I love all of you. Take care of yourselves. Yes, Miss Berta. Yeah, well, I'd say America's pretty unhealthy. Based on having visited, 51 countries, and spent a lot of time in a lot of them, I'd say America is very, very unhealthy. But that's, hey, welcome to life. Each of us has a choice in what we do, what we eat, how we act, etc. So, good to see all you guys on here. Thank you so much for coming and listening to a little shot of joy. I will be back. Have a marvelous day. Off to work I go. Bye.